Imagine this, you wake up, grab your coffee, open your laptop and log into Slack. But it says invalid password. You check your email and there it is. The company update email. You are laid off. For most people this is a nightmare. But what if I told you that getting fired could be just a normal Tuesday? No panic, just a pivot. Look, the IT bubble we are living for years, it's popping. AI is changing the game. But it's not just about AI. The era of easy money is over. But honestly, you can actually make yourself untouchable. Let's start with the basic: money. We all like tech salaries, bonuses, perks, etc. things. But here is the brutal truth. I have met engineers that make about 300k a year, who are literally one missed paycheck away from being homeless. That's not success, that's trap. So my rule number 5 sounds like save from 10 to 12% of your income. No excuses, just do it. I know it sounds like grandma advice, but for sure it works. So if I can't manage $100, it means that I can't manage 10k. Think about this way. If you live in a big city like Los Angeles or Warsaw, for example, in Poland, and you spend 5k a month, but you have 12k in the bank, that's a 2.5 months runaway. So if you get fired, you will have about 10 weeks to find a job. It's really important thing, because you will have ability to not choose the first one job. You will have ability to think what job is the best one. I personally keep a 6 months buffer. I call it my FU fund. When you have a 6 months cash, you stop being a corporate slave. You work because you want to, not because you are terrifying of your boss. And trust me, this feels amazing. Okay, so buffer is full. What's next? Buying new car? For sure I did this mistake, but after that I generate my rule number 4. Once you have your safety net, that extra 10 to 20% need to go somewhere else. I am a huge fan of global ETFs. You can ask me why? Because I don't want to bet on one company. I just want to bet on the whole world economy. And yeah, I also have a bit of Bitcoin because I like the idea of decentralized assets. But here is the thing. I'm a not day trader. I don't check charts every hour, but when I started, for sure I did. My strategy is pretty simple. I just buy every month. And after that, I just wanna let the compound interest do this magic. The goal isn't to get rich tomorrow. The goal for me sounds like making a salary not just from your job, but from your investments. Just remember, the market is a roller coaster. Only invest if you are okay, not touch this money for about 5 to 10 years. Maybe longer if you wanna. Let's move forward to the rule number 3. Now let's talk about job. I know a lot of engineers that have just one skill, like writing on Java or etc. It's mostly like coding, not in engineering. And for sure AI can do that, or a cheaper dev from another country can do that. And my rule number 3 sounds like become a T-shaped professional. That actually means that I should have one deep skill. For example, know how to write on Java with Spring. But I should also have understanding how everything else working. For example, product growth, UX, business, marketing. And for example, if you're a dev and you understand how business make money, you are 10 times more valuable than a dev that's just waiting for Jira tickets. Stop thinking like, how do I code this? Start thinking how I solve this business problem. Code is just a tool. System thinking is a real career. When you understand the big picture, you are not just a resource, you are a partner. And partners don't get laid as easily. Rule number 2 is going to sound a little bit cringy, but hear me out. Your LinkedIn or your YouTube channel is more important than your CV. For sure, I said to myself that I don't need to be influencer. I can share what I learn, and you for sure can do this too. You can write a post about bug you fixed, make a video about tool you love. This builds trust. And finally, the most important rule, the one that ties everything together. Rule number 1. Don't let your lifestyle explode. In the startup world, we talk about burn rate. It's how much money the company pay for staying alive. For sure, we all have the personal burn too. The mistake that most tech people make is this: getting a raise, buying a bigger apartment. They get a bonus, so they buy more expensive car. This is a lifestyle creep. You are making more, but you are actually less fee because your bills are higher. And in this way, minimalism isn't about owning nothing. It's about owning your freedom. If you keep your expenses low, you need less money to be happy. And if you need less money, you have more power for say no to things that suck. So that's it. 5 rules. If you start doing even 2 of these things, you will be already ahead of 90% people in a tech. You won't be scared of the next layoff. You will be ready for that. So write in comment below what's your F-found goal. Let's talk about it and stay anti-fragile. See you in the next one. Bye.